Dear guests, may I have your attention for a couple minutes? I just wanted to welcome everyone to our exhibit today with Dr. Rowley. This is a beautiful moment for us. My name is Süleyman Eriş. I'm the president of this institution, Respect Graduate School. Couple words about our school and programs here. This is a graduate school that gives graduate level education primarily in Islamic studies. We have a few certificate programs. Perhaps you have seen our library. This is the largest library, especially regarding to Islamic studies in the Lehigh Valley area. It's a good facility, and we have been in the business or in the education field for 3 years so far. And fairly, it's a new institution. And one of the types of the events that we do here, as you are already exposed, the art events, the art exhibits that we do. I'm guessing this is the 4th exhibit that we are having today, but for Dr. Rowley, this is the first time. And in that regard, I'm really privileged to kind of host this beautiful event and kind of share this perhaps very important and unique moment in his life. I'm really glad in that respect. Dr. Rowley, I don't know what to say about him. It seems that everybody is enjoying what they see. Everybody is enjoying what they read here. This is a beautiful story here. But throughout our conversations and the friendship that we have built so far with him, there are a couple qualities or aspects that I'm kind of admiring about him. His wife. That's okay. We also have his daughter here as well. So definitely a beautiful family. Okay. And his sister is here as well. She came from all the way Arizona, okay? I know that the daughter came all the way from Atlanta, so we have the family gathering here as well. So many beautiful things that we can talk about. Perhaps one aspect that I like the most is his admiration and his beautiful approach to the nature itself. It seems that from the very young ages, he fell in love with nature, especially with the little rocks that we perhaps don't really pay that much attention, but the beauties that those rocks kind of contain caught his attention, and he wanted to kind of present them to the people. And because of that, he chose the combination of glass with little rocks in order to present the nature to us in a new frame. And in that respect, I really admire the beauty of the work and the ingenuity in it. And as a person who is coming from Islamic background, from Islamic studies background, there's a famous poet in Turkey, the country that I'm from originally. He says, "Yaradılanı severim yaradandan ötürü," in Turkish. I love the creation because of the Creator. So from my personal perspective, seeing those little rocks from different angles being presented through glass, it's reminding me of my Creator. And in that respect, again, I really appreciate the work that he has done. This is my personal sense or taste on it. The other aspect, to me, I'm taking too much time. I'm going to give it to you very soon, very soon. But I have to say this as well. The second aspect that I'm admiring about him is that he's a scientist, he's a doctor, he has his PhD, he has this, very busy, perhaps very stressful professional life. But in the meantime, he's developing this hobby and he comes to a point that he is presenting to community. We have artists in this room right now, and to me, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of skill, and that aspect in him really one of the beauties that I'm kind of admired with. Without further ado, I'd like to give the microphone to him, and let's see what he says.
So I would like to thank Suleiman and the Respect Graduate School for allowing me to do this. I came here, I think, back in November to see some artwork, and we left with the concept that maybe I would do a show. And they came over to the house, and they looked at the work, and they picked the work. And there may be some pieces that were very early that I probably wouldn't have picked. But then going back and looking at them, I can see stages of my development sort of artistically or expression-wise. And I sort of look at them differently now. It's been an interesting journey for me, and I thank you for the opportunity. There are a zillion people in this room that have helped me get here, both professionally, as a physician, as patients, and learning about life, and as artists about how do I express myself. And I can't thank you guys enough for making my life so rich, and thank you so much for coming here. If you have any questions, please ask me. I think we're going to try to be here more to answer questions over the 5 or 6 weeks that it's here. I did the artwork for me, not really for you. And so there is really a piece of me in every piece. It was very difficult, I think, to be able to show that publicly and express some of my inner feelings, because as a surgeon, you're sort of like methodical and scientific and black and white. But this is me emotionally, and enjoy it. There's a sign-up book. I hope to do this again. It's a rich, rewarding experience. And if you see things you like or things that you would like me to explore further, I'd be interested in that. No promises, to say the least. And I would not have predicted that I would be here doing what I do now, particularly this piece, which was a major undertaking, and thank you, Dennis, for pushing that. And I think you can see parts of my life professionally, particularly as a physician, and helping and working with patients, and I like to thank my patients probably the most.
So please help me to give him a big encouragement. Thank you. This is beautiful. Thank you so much.